Hey everyone, so here is my leg workout from earlier this week, and I train legs twice a week. The first workout that I do in the week, I focus on quads and glutes, and this time I started off with squats, and I actually started off by warming up with the bar and did a couple pause squats with the bar, and then went up to 95 pounds and did some pause squats at that weight as well. Pause squats aren't something that I've done before, but I've seen quite a few people doing them, and I've decided to go ahead and start incorporating them. And tried them out this time, and I do like them, and I think I will incorporate them a lot more often into my workouts. I think it'll be great for helping me increase my weight a little bit more, because that's one thing that I do want to work on, is actually being able to squat more weight. And I find myself hesitating a lot when I do my squats, as far as putting more weight on there. I think because it's just a fear thing. I don't want to get down and then not be able to get back up, but I guess I'm not gonna know whether I can lift that weight or not unless I actually do it. But I think I'll feel a lot more comfortable if I do the pause squats, if I'm holding it down there with a lighter weight. It'll make me feel a little bit more comfortable down at that bottom position, and then having to bring that weight back up. So yeah, I worked my way up to 185, and then brought the weight back down, and just did a set until basically till exhaustion. I can't remember exactly how many I did, but yeah, and then after that I worked my way onto some walking lunges, so I'll just let you guys watch the rest of the squats. All right, so those last two sets were obviously sped up. On the set before this, I was doing 135, and then on this last set, I was doing 95 pounds, and I was just going basically till exhaustion for my legs. And then after this, I went over to walking lunges. I typically don't do walking lunges. I usually do stationary lunges or stationary alternating leg lunges. But this time I decided to do these. I don't know. I was feeling like an extra energy pump or something. But these were definitely a killer on my legs after doing all those squats. And I was doing them with a 60-pound barbell, and I did 4 sets. Down each way was about, I think it was about 12. So it was 24 times the 4 sets. And yeah, my legs were definitely feeling it after that. And then I moved on to single leg extensions for another really good pump in my legs. I always do these on leg day. You very rarely see me not doing these when I'm doing quads and glutes. It's definitely just a go-to. I started off with a lighter weight with like 10 reps. And then on the 4th and 5th sets, I was doing about 6 reps. Yeah, I think it was about 6 reps. And then after that, I moved on to the leg press. And for these, what I did was I did a close foot position for the leg press and kept the weight really light. It was only 245s on each side. And I did 5 sets of 20. And after doing all of the squats, the lunges, and then those leg extensions, those last couple sets were pretty hard. Okay, so here I am doing a variation of one of my favorite exercises, plie dumbbell squats or sumo dumbbell squats, whatever you want to call them. I used to do these all the time. We would do like 5 sets of like 15 or 20, just regular squats. But I've started doing them a little bit differently, incorporating the pulses or sometimes doing them elevated. And I really like doing the different variations of them. And here I am doing going back and forth between just the regular squats and the pulses. And actually, my plan was to go over and do them elevated, but yeah, me being the special person that I am, I couldn't figure out how to get the platform lifted on the pull-up machine where you can do the assisted pull-ups. I've never had to lift it up on the machine. I couldn't figure it out, and so I just left it alone and decided to go with something else. And then here I am. This is the last thing I did for my workout. Hadn't planned on doing these, but I decided to do some overhead squats. I only did 2 sets of them. I haven't done them in a really long time, so this first set felt really, really awkward. But that's why I went ahead and at least did like the second set, because whenever I do something new for the first time, the first set feels really awkward. The second set, of course, it doesn't feel quite as awkward. Yeah, the last time I had done these was way back in CrossFit last year. Of course, we did them all the time. But it's definitely something that I need to do more of. I say that about a lot of stuff. It's honestly, it's hard to fit in everything. But this is definitely good to incorporate maybe just on a day when I just want to go into the gym and just kind of do some random stuff. Because it's really good, not only for, it's really good for everything. Works your arms, your legs, core, works on your balance as well. There's so much to focus on when you're doing the overhead squats. And these were something that I never really got up to like a decent weight when I was doing these a while back. So with these, I'm more so focused on just getting the form correct as opposed to trying to see like a significant increase in how much I can actually squat when I do these. Similar to the hang cleans. For me, those are more so about focusing on the form, getting a decent weight on the bar, and not trying to go do anything too crazy. And focusing more on the form. And so that was the end of my workout, and I just want to say thanks, guys, for checking it out. Thanks for you guys who have been subscribed for a while, watch my videos regularly, and to the new guys out there. Please add me on Instagram as well, Lift Heavy Kick Ass. I post on there pretty regularly. So thanks, and